Hi, welcome back to my channel. So happy Thursday. So I'm popping on now to pull us a collective guidance message from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. So as the week is drawing to a close, this powerful harvest full moon in Aries is fast approaching. The energies are already ramping up. Interesting. Okay. So let's shuffle our cards and see what message we'd like to come through today. So one more shuffle. Let's see what our message will be. Okay, so immediately we have a card. Oh, we have two cards. Very assertive. A very assertive message is coming through today. So, card number one, after the storm. Okay. And card number 44, visions of life beyond death. Now, isn't that a card that popped out recently? And so the bottom of the deck, shall I try to alter, make a little bit more space? So I'm delivering our reading in a slightly different space today, so it's slightly precarious. Here we go. On the bottom of the deck we have conscious connections. So yet again we have, I can't show you, we have the twins at the bottom of the deck. There's the image there for you. So, divine counterparts. You are both feeling and sharing these same feelings. Both feeling as though it's been quite a storm, quite a journey. But you trust and are trusting where this is leading you. Trusting in the future, trusting the visions, trusting that this storm will pass. You're trusting that there is life beyond this feeling of death and despair and destruction. But your life is just beginning. Your life is just beginning. Okay, so we know that this is, again, a very powerful message for the collective at this time. You can hear the power coming through. I can feel the power reverberating directly through my heart and soul. This message has power for you. So we have the card number 1 and we have card 44. So after the storm, there's a thunderstorm about. It is either headed your way or just passing through now. Don't make a thunderstorm mean more than what it is, though. You don't have to fear it. You might even feel excitement about it. After all, a thunderstorm is just nature's way of gathering energy together that needs to be released. With a release of tension, relief, and freedom, soon follow. Often with a fresh perspective and perhaps the gift of a promising, hopeful vision for your future. Perhaps the particular storm building within you or around you is causing you to quake in your boots. It might be a storm of building emotions, threatening to erupt or already exploding, seemingly beyond your conscious control. You might feel an uncomfortable sense of emotional or psychological pressure within, and if something doesn't happen and soon, you fear you might just burst. You may also sense that these are forces operating beyond your control, and you would be right. There is, in life and in the creative process, a need to allow for wild storms. There will be those precious moments of peace beforehand and the release and revitalization that follows. Yet the storm in the middle is essential. It is a natural part of the creative process. Without this building and releasing of energy, we would suffer from boredom and stagnancy. You may prefer the excitement of the storm or the fresh, open feeling that accompanies its clearing. You may find it confronting to be faced with the power of something in which you can only participate rather than control. Either way, the storm wisdom offers you the gift of bringing things to a head and clearing them away so that the energy can be freed from a pattern that has had its day and is ready to become something new. Sometimes the pressures that fuel the storms of our lives have been building up for a long time without us being fully aware of it. It might be pressure from our own minds, creating unnecessary burdens upon us, such as burdens of fear or self-doubt. It could be pressure to appear a certain way or to fight against life out of a mistaken belief that that is what is necessary for survival. Sometimes the pressure is little more than the impossible dream of perfection and a need to gently, or even with great dramatic flourish, cast that aside so that you can dare to be what you are and create from your heart. Even if you are not sure what the storm is about, don't lose confidence in your ability to successfully bear its progression until you are safely at the other side of the experience. Even amongst the chaos of change and in moments of anxiety, know that you have so much light and trust in your heart that you can see the storm is but a passing process and nothing that need worry you. If you can't sense the storm yet, this oracle is a portent for you. The storm is coming, and you can, if you wish, feel the beautiful, exhilarating gift of it, as you are empowered to cast aside what has been and receive the gift of a fresh, new take on things. Your confidence is to remain intact. Whatever is happening or soon will happen in your life, this storm of sorts is transformational and supportive of your growth. It is going to clear away cobwebs and free you, open you to new creative energy and life. Remember, there can be no rainbows without a little rain. This oracle is also confirmation that if you have been praying for help, your prayers have been heard, and the great creative intelligence of our universe is responding to you, stepping in and shaking things up so that situations can be sorted out according to a greater wisdom. So let go, hold only to your inner self, and allow everything to be cleansed in the sacred storm. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see, to see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequence after all. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain, beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die, but there is love within it always. This realization doesn't remove the pain of the loss. It does provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. The vision of love, the truth of all that is, can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you have been wondering about your life path, or whether you should take action on a project, or you need inspiration to really move you out of a slump you have fallen into, then this oracle of the visions of life beyond death brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision. You will be graced with a way out of this stagnancy. You will be able to see things differently and more accurately. Any confusion or uncertainty you have felt is going to pass, and you will be left with clear insight. The stories that you have been feeding yourself or telling yourself, may end up looking different to how they appear to be. This may surprise you, but the vision that is coming to you will be more truthful and therefore more freeing. It will be worth the shock, surprise, or the moment of embarrassment when you realize you have been operating under a false assurance of or deluding yourself about the truth of a situation. Those moments will pass, and they are not something to feel bad about. They signify that you are leaving behind a smaller view for a more expansive one. They are a sign that you have outgrown your old vision in order to live a bigger one. This is good. There might be a moment when your ego feels a bit dented, but sure enough, this too will pass. You are watched over by life and held in protection. Whatever has been bothering you will not be able to harm you. You will prevail. If you are concerned that someone is getting away with something or blocking your path, and it seems there is nothing you can do about it, don't worry. The all-seeing eye of life perceives everything without exception. It is the universal mother with eyes not only in the back of her head, but in every living cell of life itself. She misses nothing, and the truth of her vision will always be met with justice, mercy, and wisdom. This oracle is asking you to shift your perspective and look at an issue of concern a little differently. If you don't know how to do this, simply add the following statement to the end of the healing process below. I call upon the universal I to show me the most helpful way to see this situation of concern now. In shifting how you look at things, the energy in what is beheld changes. You can see this with people. When you shame and judge someone, they react differently to when they are loved and encouraged. They may succeed nonetheless, but the journey to that success will be different. Looking at something through the eyes of love rather than fear can help us find our way more quickly, easily, and enjoyably. This oracle comes with the additional message that your ability to perceive is expanding into truth. Your ability to be inspired and see the light in all things is unfolding. It must be nourished in your heart with loving acceptance, because you are going to help others through your vision, your art, and how you choose to be in the world. The healing process below will help you accept and anchor this developing gift. So let's finish our reading with the card of conscious connections. But before doing so, if you'd like to take part in this healing process, connected to the visions of life beyond death card, I'm going to shake things up. Oh, just like the universe is doing with the After the Storm card. Interesting. Everything happens for a reason. It's all connected. So, if you'd like to take part, then simply say the following aloud. I now release any fear I have associated with seeing truth, with seeing beyond the veil of illusion, or with my inner vision opening up from my heart, mind, and body. I release any wounding I have received in relation to what I have witnessed at any time, especially where it is based in the fearful responses of others. I ask that my vision be restored to its fullness through compassion and unconditional love. So be it. So now let's repeat this following statement. I call upon the universal I to show me the most helpful way to see this situation of concern now. So now close your eyes and imagine love pouring down from the universe straight into your head, reaching behind your eyes and feeling really good. When you have had enough of this, simply open your eyes and imagine you can breathe or exhale any excess energy gently out through them. Then you have completed your healing process. And at 1919 on the counter, here we go. We're beginning our conscious connection. There is a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships. There is an opening from heart to heart communication that can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendship. if you are willing to honour your differences and look to what unites you. Sometimes it is hard to bear the differences between one another. One person may be willing to live life in high definition, whilst another may prefer to live it more vicariously, until they have the confidence to step into the centre stage of their own life story. We are not here to judge each other, just to love, to be loved, and to let go of those that cannot accept us as we open up to those who can. This oracle brings guidance for you to trust in the sanctity of the connections in your life. If you have asked to experience a more sacred connection with people who truly get you and want to play life with you, rather than at odds with or against you, then this oracle is confirmation that this manifestation is on its way to you now. It may or may not be obvious at first, but kindred spirits are going to enter your life to help you connect with your deeper feelings and creativity. They will give wings to your inspirational ideas and big dreams. If you have been asking for healing in your current friendships or other immediate relationships, know that this can happen through your willingness to express your true feelings and allow the situation to either fall apart or come together according to the greater workings of life. Sometimes webs that have joined people together are broken, and that is appropriate as people may outgrow what once held them together. Sometimes the ties that bind us together are so strong that they are able to withstand a great deal of pressure and still remain intact. The webs of connection between us will sever or sustain based on the higher wisdom of life itself. Either way, healing happens in the resolution of our feelings, and we are once again able to feel free, forgive, and be ready to move on to the next stage of relating, either with a person who has been in connection with us for a time, or with someone new. This oracle asks you to remain open to healing connections and to allow people to be close to you. Trust in the process that draws people in and out of your life. Resist nothing and seek wisdom in all. So, this card does also come with a healing process. So perhaps you'd also like to take part in this healing process to close our reading. So with your hand on your heart, say the following out loud. I surrender all my relationships into unconditional love and ask that the truly nourishing, soul-enriching, expansive and nurturing relationships be healed and drawn closer to my heart. I ask that the draining, depleting, destructive or toxic relationships be drawn out of my life. Through unconditional love, mercy, grace, and my own free will, so be it. Imagine now that you can breathe golden light in through the front of your body and out through the back of your body. Repeat the process with a rich emerald green light. Don't worry if you can't feel or see the light. Just intend to work with the light and relax. Finally, visualize, perceive or see a beautiful beating heart with luminous green and gold parrot wings on either side of it. Imagine, perceive or feel that there are many other beautiful beating hearts with parrot wings of different colours, and they are all flying around together. Enjoy the playfulness of this vision, and in your own time, come back to the here and now. Feel the air on your skin. Notice the temperature of the room you are in, and your feet on the floor. When you are ready, open your eyes and return to your day or evening. You have now completed your healing process, and we have completed our Thursday's Sacred Rebels guidance message. So much love, everybody. I hope you found this message helpful for you today. I shall see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.